This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for February 9th, 2024. It's currently December 18th, 2023, 1:54 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $472.46. That's USD. And the shuffle video we're about to play for you was created on December 5th, 2023, 8:51 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 9th is the full card. The full card indicates a significant trade opportunity that'll stand out as like a really good opportunity amongst other opportunities throughout like the days of February. It'll really stand out. Usually when you see the full card, there's some sort of like unexpected or improbable move, like a big spike or gap or something along those lines. It's also important to point out that we have the Unicursal as a sneak preview card for the 8th. I think we probably opened significantly lower there. Right, we've got a Unicursal. We've got a Unicursal energy on a 1-month scale here on the 9th. We've got a lowest low significator here as well. Really strong lowest low signification on the 9th as well. And there's that Prince of Cups as well. So what I think happens is that we have the Unicursal cross-rate incongruency. Either we open significantly lower today than we closed on the 8th, or there's a notable drop off of the high at the end of the day that we would see like over the weekend. And we'll talk about that as we get into the reading for the 12th. Behavior around the highest high, sideways rotation around the high, a key trade opportunity there. Again, that'll stand out on like a 1-month chart scale. Usually there's like a cash out opportunity there when you see the Princess of Discs and a lot of price change surrounding the support level that we visit with the Princess of Discs. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, an unexpected move higher out of seemingly really bearish chart behavior and or seemingly overwhelming headwinds. And before we go any further, I want to make sure that everybody's aware the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And we do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. That's the unwritten agreement between anybody profiting from this information and the universe. The universe expects people profiting to take 5% of those profits and donate them forward to a charity. You can use one of the links here, takes you right to one of these charities, or you can do it somewhere else, just 5% forward to a charity, creating abundance mentality and effectively transmuting that competitive energy into goodwill, creating a successful completion of our goal. 5% of the profit should also be donated back to the channel to help support the channel and say thank you. It leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. You spend that money out of love and it keeps your conscience clear. Not to mention that's another transmutation into goodwill. The universe considers you an angel investor of the channel for following through on that rule of karma, and it's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. All right, so in the pre-market, we have this sideways bumping along resistance kind of behavior. It may rally into like around the open. We have a rally along a diagonal trend line, so we might break through horizontal resistance at some point, but we're bumping along resistance a lot of the time here in pre-market. Rally around the open along a diagonal trend line ends with a fast sudden move higher that takes us to a high for the day, and then we have a sharp decline through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. There's a trade opportunity at that high, and there's that full card there as well. Interesting. Full card here, full card there, Princess of Discs, right? So there's a high here, and this is where we want to get into a short position here. There's a resistance level near the high that we've failed to break through many times before, and then there's a notable decline. First a decline, and then a sideways fluctuating rally around 11 to 12 that precedes a notable decline between 12 and 1. That decline between 12 and 1, you could close out of a short position if you wanted to do a day trade. You could also open up a long position for a day trade here, most likely. That might be really risky though, but it looks like you could. There's an overbought crest that forms here between roughly 1 and 2, and we decline through multiple support levels off of that. It's probably where the low is. That's actually probably where the low is. And then we have like this sideways fluctuating fluidity along support between roughly 2 and 3 equal amounts of bulls and bear inflow and outflow. An important resistance level or an important technical price level highlighted at a high here in the last hour. It'll be important on like a 1-month chart scale minimum. Actually, it looks like it's right around the close, and that's where the opportunity, the correlation to the full card is right here at the close at that important price level. It looks like right around the close there's erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. In the midst of that, we revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. Rally ends in the post market. There's a trade right at the close as well, and I would get into a short position there. I'd add to a short position. If we go higher, I'd add to, or if we go to the same price level as the high from the beginning of the day, I would add to, or if we go higher, I would add to. If it doesn't go as high, I would just leave my short the way it is and ride it into the following day. So we probably have a lowest low here. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a cross-reading congruency with the low for the 1-month reading right here. And it looks like sneak preview for the following days. That Prince of Discs card probably have a notable decline into the low here. Hard to say where the low is. It's not quite nullified, but I think we probably have a lower price level on the 13th, 14th. Right, I think we probably revisit the same low. It's either the same low that we have on the 9th or it's a lower low, and that would make this the low for the month. There's a strong cross-reading congruency here because we've got the death card, which is the low correlation for February's low on the 1 year. And then we've got the death card appearing on the same day here. We've got a lot of indications of a low there. So I think we probably have a lowest low thus far here. That's what this full card is about. And it's probably midday. We might revisit it at the end of the day. Either that or it's midday and we revisit it around the open here. But either way, I think that's probably the low for the month. And then we probably see either the same low or a lower low around the 13th, 14th. We'll talk about in those daily readings. That's SPY for the 9th of February. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. We're counting on you here at Tarot for Traders. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.